Hello everybody, it's GirlGotGame, and after that awesome intro, welcome to Bandcamp Boyfriend from Lovebird Game Studios. I am so excited for this. So, for anyone who's not aware, I did a gander on the demo for this, I think it was 5, maybe more than 5 years ago, when it was still in Kickstarter, I think. And I had a great time with it at the time. It stayed with me all these years. And I was so touched when Lovebird Game Studios, the devs, they reached out and they sent me a key for this because they remembered me doing a video covering their demo way back when. And I was just absolutely floored and thrilled. So thank you to them very much. I'm so excited to finally play this now that it's done. And let me give you guys a quick synopsis of the story for Bandcamp Boyfriend. So, for the last few years, the Blue Mountain Bandits high school marching band has suffered from inconsistent directorship. Students are dropping out, scores and morale are at an all-time low, and the school doesn't give the music program the respect it deserves. Determined to turn everything around, Cadence enters her junior year as the band's drum major alongside brand new band director and Blue Mountain alum, Mr. Victor Wiley. Whipping the band into competition shape is easier said than done, but Cadence and Wiley have the drive and optimism to see the task through. To focus solely on perfecting this year's field show, the band leaves behind society to spend 2 weeks at Camp Bearpaw, a sports compound located amidst the woodsy Pennsylvania countryside. It's the perfect place to kindle friendships, make memories, grow as a leader, and perhaps even find love in between rehearsals. However, band camp isn't going to be easy. All choices carry weight and unexplained happenings wait in the wings of the camp. Will Cadence lead her classmates to victory, or watch the entire band fall apart around her? So there you go, that's the story for this. We have many available dateable boys, which is great. I'm going to be following the devs' recommended walkthrough. Okay, I just broke everything trying to get to that. So that means first up is Peter, which is actually on the screen in front of you. Let me just fix all my things that I broke. Nope, I still broke it. This is fine. Alright, there we go. This boy right here. So yeah, I'm going to start off with him, and then we'll just take it from there, I think is the thing we're going to do. Each guy has some bad endings. I think Peter has 2, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to try to avoid that our first time. And speaking of bad endings, I've been avoiding spoilers, but that being said, I've caught the occasional tweet on the old Twitter feed from people that have played this game and been like, what the hell are these bad endings? And I'm very scared. So I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm excited anyway. So let's start a new game and reacquaint ourselves.
Congratulations!
Alright, I remember the voice I gave you, Mr. Wiley.
Hey there! Congratulations on earning the position of drum major. You're going to have many more responsibilities from here on out, you know. As you know, these past couple years, things haven't been going so well. As stoked as I am to be the band director at my alma mater, the band isn't what it used to be in the old days. But this year, everything is going to change. With my expertise and your leadership, I know we can whip this band back into tip-top form and achieve something special this season. By the way, what was your name again?
Great start. I'm going to keep it as Cadence. I think it's a great name for this lady. And I should hello, voice. I should also mention, before I forget, that there is partial voice acting, and I've kept that on. So be aware. Look forward to it, I should say, actually. Look at her. She's adorable.
I'm just pulling your leg, Cadence. Of course I knew your name. Ha 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 ha. Of course. Cadence. The other students won't just look to you for a conducting pattern. They'll be looking to you as a role model, whether they realize it or not. Your attitude, words, and actions will influence them in ways you never anticipated. A great deal of power rests in your hands, Cadence. Sorry, didn't mean to freak you out. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll be there to guide you every step of the way, and you can surely depend on the many friends you've made in band. I know how demoralizing these last couple of years have been for all of you. It was hard for me too, sitting in the back of the stands, watching my old band get beat down again and again. Now that I'm director, those times are behind us and we have nowhere to go but up. The marching bandits are about to make a comeback.
Huzzah!
Don't worry, Cadence. Whatever this brand new year throws at us, I know we can handle it.
Okay. Welcome to band camp. Aw, sweet. Happens during August. Perfect. Best month. I'm not biased at all. Woohoo! It's the first day of band camp. The best 2 weeks ever. Up until now, we've always had band camp at the school. This is the first time we're holding it at a sports compound away from home. I went nuts with packing. I brought my swimsuit for the lake, my A+ badminton game, and... Oh no, I forgot my instrument! Oh, wait, I'm the drum major! Right, I don't need my instrument. Is this clickable? Hold on. It is clickable, yay! We have a glossary! Oh, I love glossaries. Drum major, a student conductor who leads the band. This is very helpful for someone like myself who is completely clueless as to the way band, works. I have zero idea, so this is very helpful. And also, just out of curiosity, I just want to check something real quick. I was curious if there was a setting for voice acting audio specifically, because there's background and sound effects, but I don't see one for the voices. I don't know if that falls under sound effects. I may play around with that later. Because, I mean, the sound sounds fine so far. But we'll play around with that maybe in a bit. Hello? Good. I have my phone. Hi, Mom! Yay! We're talking to Mom already. I love this. This is a good parallel between the two games I'm playing right now.
Hi, sweetie. Did you make it to Camp Bearpaw?
Yep. We pulled our leftover water bottles together and managed to keep the bus engine from overheating until we got here. It felt like we were stuck in the woods for hours.
Phew, that's a relief. So, are you excited? Have you met up with your friends yet? How's the new band director?
Hiya.
Hey, who are you?
Hey, Cadence.
Hey, I remember you. You're a video game boy. Oh, hi, Tom.
Mr. Wiley asked me to turn on the electric fence, but I just realized I have no idea what I'm doing. Help me out?
Okay, the sound for the voice acting isn't too quiet, I don't think. Sounds pretty good. Sure. Sorry, Mom, I have to go. Tom needs help turning on the electric fence.
I love you so much.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Oh, sorry. See you on the weekend. I love you.
Love you too. See you. Follow me to the electric fence. You'll be a pro by the time I'm done with you.
A pro at hitting a switch? Sounds complicated. I'll try not to get hurt.
Mm-hmm. This is where you turn it on.
This is where you turn me on.
Heyo. Well, Tommy boy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you are last on the recommended list, so it's gonna be like a while before it's your turn. Don't know how to say this. I'll be nice to you though to start off. I'm not gonna, no flirting. I'm not gonna give you the stink eye. I'll just do the awkward, haha, that's so funny. I'll pretend I didn't hear that and turn it on myself.
Sorry.
Are you?
I couldn't resist. You know I love bad jokes. They're so unfunny that they're funny.
Let's agree to disagree on that one. I turn my attention to the control panel by the fence. I just follow my intuition and hope for the best when it comes to these things. I guess you put the code in, hit the switch, and... there, now the electric fence should be on.
Now to pee on it and check if it's working.
What?
Kidding.
were you? I keep an eye on Tom to make sure he doesn't try anything. Just in case. Don't trust that frowny face. He's looking at the top of the fence. His eyes follow it around the perimeter of the camp. I was just thinking that too. I'm like, why do we have an electric fence around the camp? I don't know if I questioned this the first time or not, but I'm like, are we in Jurassic Park? Like, what's with the electric fence?
Why is this even here?
Oh, you know, to keep out bears, serial killers, and overbearing band parents. The usual threats.
Makes sense to me.
Uh-oh, there are less than 30 minutes until practice starts. I still need to finish unpacking and find my drill book. Drills? The formations that take place during a marching band show. Today we are going to learn drill, means they will focus on learning marching/movements. Okay.
See you later.
See you, Tom. Ooh, I like this background. I rush toward the girls' wing of the lodge. As I'm turning a corner, I run right into someone. Gah! Wow, that was an attractive sound. Hello? Who said this one?
Wow, that was an attractive sound.
Oh, hi.
Oh my gosh. Hi! It's been so long. How are you?
Hi.
You should be more careful where you're walking.
Oh, I will be. You should be careful about me stealing the guy next to you, Felicity. Hi, Peter. We meet again. Ugh. Peter and Felicity, our resident trumpet flute dating duo. Seems like every band has one. I forgot that they were already an established couple, so I've got to break up a oh, this is gonna be... We're starting off spicy, everybody. It's great. Trumpet, Peter's instrument. A high-pitched brass instrument with a small flared bell and a loud, bright tone. Flute, Felicity's instrument. A woodwind instrument in which sound is produced by blowing against a sharp edge. Alright, well, here we go. I try to squeeze past the two of them, but Peter doesn't budge. I can't get around him.
It's alright, Felicity. Seems like girls are always running into things when I'm around.
Okay, that's not going to fly. And I'm going to be late if he continues to hold me up like this. Tackle him. Sure, whatever. Can I go now? Move it before I give you a tongue lashing. Okay, so we gotta be, like, different than Felicity, so he wants us instead, so... We can't be, like, into him. None of these are really, like, into him. Maybe the middle one. I think the middle one we can safely eliminate. Tackling him seems a bit much, maybe? Yeah, let's come out a little aggressive, but not like as aggressive as tackling this guy. Let's see what happens. Move it before I give you a tongue lashing. His eyes light up. Uh-oh, I just realized I could have been taken another way. My brain wasn't ready for this. Abort.
I like the sound of that.
No, it's too early. I just said I was going to play hard to get. Dang it.
Tongue lashing, you say? I like the sound of that.
You idiot! Tongue lashing is another word for a scolding.
I don't blame you. You must have heard trumpet players are the best kissers in the band.
Oh god. The mental image I just got. No. And besides, I'm sure that's a debatable topic. Enough flirting, Cadence.
Peter.
Let's go. I wasn't flirting. Felicity drags Peter off. Well, you have him for now, girl. For a few seconds, he doesn't take his eyes off me. Then he flashes me another smirk and turns to follow his girlfriend. Oh, this is so spicy to start. I was so unprepared. Hooray! Narcissist, let's go. I'm so excited that we start with this. I feel uncomfortable. The sooner I'm in my room, the better. Yep, cold shower, let's go. Thank goodness. Wow, this room is a lot nicer than I expected.
Hello.
Is this my girl? Cadence! It is my girl! Susie! You made it! I love her. She's adorable. I made it? I should be saying that to you, silly. I'm not the one whose bus broke down. The two of us embrace. Susie is my best friend in the band. Despite her small stature, she wields a sousaphone like it's nobody's business. Nice. Susie's instrument. A large brass instrument invented by John Philip Sousa. Essentially, a tuba that was adapted for marching band by having it wrap around the musician. Aren't these rooms super cozy? And we even get our own bathroom. We're living the high life. This is definitely going to be a band camp unlike any other. So much better than having to go back to school 2 weeks before school even starts. I was never one of those kids who went away to summer camp each year. It's kind of nice to finally get to experience that, you know? Hey, I didn't get a chance to catch up with you yet. How was the rest of your summer?
Woohoo!
Oh, it was so great! Guess what? Eugene finally asked me out. I'm so happy! Wow! Eugene, he plays euphonium, right? Do we get to meet this Eugene? A low-pitched brass instrument, often confused for a baritone or mini tuba. I need to give him my seal of approval for you, for you, Susie. Eugene plays the baritone. There's a difference. Sorry. Eugene's instrument, a low-pitched brass instrument, often confused for a euphonium or mini tuba. Hold on. Okay, I didn't actually say Eugene's instrument on that one. I was curious. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm not extremely aware of the baritones. It's okay. I'll introduce you sometime. I doubt you'll forget his face once you see it again. He's the hottest guy in the marching band. Ah! I still have to find my drill book. I'm leading the morning stretches, so I can't be late.
See you later.
I won't distract you. See you at the field. And Cadence. Hmm? Next summer, let's make sure we hang out a lot more. Promise. I lead stretches while Mr. Wiley helps the pit kids unload the rest of their equipment from the instrument truck. The pit. Front ensemble. A stationary percussion ensemble that plays at the front of the field. It includes large instruments that would be impossible to march with, such as the xylophone, kettle drums, gong, keyboard, etc. Makes sense. All right, stretching time. Everyone follow along with me and stretch those shoulders. I bring my arm across my chest and watch everyone do the same. I switch arms and so do they. The power! Dance, puppets, dance! As we're stretching our quads, I notice someone out of place. A guy who's in the pit is doing stretches with us. Seeing as the pit doesn't march, I don't think he's supposed to be here. I make my way over to speak with him while everyone is focused on ankle rolls. Yes! I was like, is your name Doug? This is like the only other Doug I've ever met aside from my husband, like in a video game. I mean, like, Doug is such a common name where I am. I've run into so many Dougs. This is the first visual novel dateable character I've ever run into that's named Doug. I'm so excited. Hey there. Doug?
Hey!
Hey. I got his name right! A small victory, but it feels oh so good. Also, I think his shirt says Pit Happens, which is amazing. Yeah, hey Doug. You don't really need to be here. Why don't you go help the pit set up? He's like, mwah. I point to the parking lot where the pit kids are gathered.
Oh, man.
You mean you're sending me back? But Mr. Wiley said I could march this year. Why would he lie?
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I thought you were still in the pit.
Phew.
You had me worried for a second there.
That was my mistake. So you're marching in the drumline this year? Drumline/battery. A section of percussionists that march on the field includes snare drums, bass drums, tenor drums, and cymbal players.
It's awesome!
Yup, on the biggest bass drum. It's gonna be awesome!
Doug's instrument, a large drum that produces a low, booming sound when struck. Nice.
I always banged on the big drum in the pit last year, and I thought, hey, those kinds of drums get to march around the field too. So I asked Mr. Wiley if I can join him this year. Started from the bottom, now I'm here.
Haha, nice.
It's really hard to see around my bass drum and I keep tripping over myself, but I'm sure I'll get the hang of this crab stepping thing eventually.
Is that what it sounds like? A type of sideways marching often exhibited by the drumline. While crab stepping, one must keep the body facing forward while the feet move across each other, looking much like a crab does. Amazing.
My section leader cracks me in the shins with his sticks whenever I screw up. It's a great way to learn.
I'll take your word for it. The student leader of a section, Blue Mountain section leaders are Peter, Clark, Samuel, Garth, Aaron, Marion, Olive, Bonnie, Barry, and Piper. Wow, so many.
The other day,
It doesn't seem like he's going to stop talking anytime soon, and I still have a stretching session to lead. Shut up, please! I'm dying over here. How mean do I want to be to Doug off the first bet? I don't want to do this. It's Doug! I'm sorry, I gotta let Doug finish. I can't. My heart won't let me do anything more. I wait for him to finish. But the finish line doesn't seem to be anywhere in sight. He might just keep talking until we both die of dehydration.
and I always thought kettle drums were like actual kettles, you know? So my friend and I tried to boil some tea on one, but it didn't really work out.
Is this the boy I think it is? Maybe not. I was going to say that maybe it's Clarinet Boy, but I think it's too soon for him.
Are you going to stand there yapping all day, or are we actually going to get some work done?
Right! Sorry! I trot back to my position at the front of the band. Doug seemed happy I stayed, at least. Of course he was. Hi, Peter.
So how do you want to do this thing?
Huh?
Wiley asked me to run some warm-up drills for my drum corps. You care if I take over?
Do I care? An elite, by addition, marching ensemble of brass and percussion players that tour the entire country in order to compete. Another way of describing it would be marching band on steroids. Okay. Go for it.
Get ready for some jumping jacks and arm circles.
1, 2, 3, 4. Faster!
Whoa! Peter's warm-ups are intense. Oh, that is an intense face.
Everyone run a lap around the field. No cutting corners. I'm not paying you to slack off.
No one's getting paid.
Now drop and give me 20. I embrace the burn! Great work, everyone. Let's loosen up with an awkward massage train. Cadence, care to help me demonstrate?
Say nothing and give yourself a massage. Do I be strong? Do I not be strong? I like that I'm immediately reneging on my vow to be like, I'm gonna be different from other girls and play hard to get, and now I'm like, got an opportunity for a massage and I'm immediately folding. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna leave this up to the fate of the coin. It's not what my heart wants, okay? It's what fate decides. So, heads, of course. Tails, give myself a massage. Hiya! Heads. Okay, well, fate has decided. Here we go! His hands clamp onto my shoulders and begin massaging. Oh. Oh yeah, that's good. I didn't know how much I needed this until now. Thanks for the massage.
Everyone switch.
He turns around. I put my hands on his well-muscled shoulders. No, don't make that noise, please. It's too early. I'm deceased. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the spot. Dig deep. Deep.
Oh my gosh, Peter. Calm down.
Bring it in.
Thank you for saving me, Mr. Wiley.
Hey, everybody! Finish what you're doing and gather around the podium.
He's like, what did I just walk into?
Why are you kids touching each other? That's icky.
Just rubbing out the cramps from all the hours of standing at attention.
Finish up and let's start.
Oh, wow. We got a full screen. Felicity came back. Hi, Felicity. Before Mr. Wiley puts us to work, I decide to give the band a pep talk. I'm a little nervous to address a group of 60 people. Well, yeah. But I raise my voice and inject it with as much enthusiasm as it can contain. Mr. Wiley's face was like, oh. It's finally the first day of band camp. Today is one of the few days we'll be feeling completely fresh and energized, so make sure to give it your all. I know we've had a rough time these last couple years, but if we stay focused and work hard to improve, I know the Blue Mountain Bandits can break a score of 90 at this year's championships. Score? Marching bands can score between 0 and 100 points in a competition. Judges rate them based on music, visuals, and other categories. Breaking a score of 90 is something to be proud of, especially when your band has not done so in a very long time. I guess so, that makes sense. My words are followed by a round of cheering and applause. Mr. Wiley beams at me proudly. Nice.
All right.
Well said, Cadence. But I don't just want you feeling fresh and energized today. I want that every day. So make sure you're all staying hydrated and getting plenty of rest during our breaks.
Yes, of course.
You know what else? Times have been tough, what with the school having to hire a new band director every year. Well, I'm happy to say it's finally found a permanent one. I'm here to stay, and I'm going to do everything in my power to restore this band to its former glory.
Let's go.
Those lowland troopers who follow us to every competition and humiliate us all the time, it's time they experience the bitter taste of defeat.
Everyone cheers, twice as pumped as before. I have faith in you, Mr. Wiley. Let's both do our best.
By now, you all should have received your dot coordinate sheets. They'll show you exact position on the field at any given point in our show.
Okay. A list of coordinates that determines each individual's position on the field throughout the show. Okay.
Rookies, if you have any questions about where you need to be, ask your section leader. The section leaders will have all the drill charts, which show a bird's eye view of each formation. They'll help you out.
Given to section leaders, a drill chart shows the layout of the field, including each individual dot and the overall formation the band is making. This year, we're learning a show based on Hulse the Planets Suite. Yeah, I know, super original, but Mr. Wiley kept on saying... He has to wait for a second. A 7-movement orchestral suite written by composer Gustav Holst early in the 20th century. The piece's popularity and influence have endured, and it is frequently arranged for marching band performances. Flashback.
I like hiring a professional to arrange an original show as much as the next guy. I also like money, but we have neither. So, we're doing a show straight out of the public domain.
Oh well, it's still going to be epic.
Here, Cadence, make sure every leader gets one.
Mr. Wiley dumps a dozen drill packets into my arms for me to pass out to the section leaders. All at once they descend upon me like vultures flocking around a fresh piece of roadkill. The drill charts practically fly out of my hands. The last person to approach me is the saxophone section leader. Samuel's instrument, a woodwind that comes in a variety of ranges and sizes, including soprano, alto, tenor, and bari. notorious for being used in jazz. Hi, Samuel. Here you go. Oh yeah, I remember your theme song being like super chill. He takes his drill packet with a calm nod. Samuel is pretty good at keeping a low profile. Even though I've been in band with him for 2 years, I've barely spoken to him. Well, seeing as I'm drum major and all, now would be a good time to start. Excited for the show?
It's a little generic, but I'm sure it'll go over well with the judges.
Yes, how can you not love Gustav Holst?
Mm-hmm.
So what's your section like this year? Any rookies?
Let's just say this is gonna be an interesting year.
Interesting, you say?
Uh-huh.
Should I say anything else? Enjoyed that saxophone! Well, have a good one, or just see you around. Samuel. I'm not gonna do this one. I think that's quite alright. We'll keep it chill. Let's keep it chill with Samuel. Or scream it, anyway. See you around!
See ya.
Yeah. See ya.
And as quickly as he came, he's gone.
Cadence, how about you circulate and help some of the rookies learn their sets? We won't need you to start waving your arms for a while yet.
Okay. A small section of marching drill comprising the movement from one formation to another. Many sets make up the entire show, and they can range in length. Set, or get set, can also be a call to attention when readying to run the show. Oh, okay. Whatever you say.
Thanks, kiddo.
I stride off to another part of the field and turn my attention to my fellow bandmates as they busily learn the formations to Mars, the opening movement of the show. A self-contained piece of music that is part of a larger work. Suddenly, a commotion breaks out in the mellophone section. Pop-Tart's instrument and the alto voice of the brass section resembles a trumpet with a large bell, but sounds like a French horn. French horns are not suited to marching, thus a bell front configuration called the mellophone was born. Right. I remember Pop-Tart. He's a cutie pie. Uh-oh. Sounds like one of the mellophones has turned into an angry phone. I've been wanting to use that joke, but I'm not sure how well it will go over.
There is no way you're in the right spot. Get with it.
Seriously, I've explained it to you at least 3 times now. How are you not getting this? Of course it's her. What seems to be the problem? Pop-Tart here can't find a spot to save his life.
Sorry.
Aw, Pop-Tart, you're so cute. Why is your instrument, like, so banged up, my dude? Hey, it's okay. I turn to scold the not-so-mellow mellophone. Look, it's his first time doing this. He doesn't need you breathing down his neck. Just worry about your own drill sets.
Fine.
Phew, that got rid of her. So you're called Pop-Tart, huh? That's an interesting name. Are you a freshman? Oh, so sorry, what was that? Pop-Tart speaks so softly I can't hear a word of what he says. I lean forward, straining my ears, and catch nothing. Sorry, you're going to have to speak up. Everyone who has spent more than a year in this band is half-deaf.
Oh, I said I'm a sophomore, not a freshman.
But this is your first year in the band?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
I started playing French horn at the beginning of last year, but I was in the middle school band since I was a beginner. My guidance counselor said joining an extracurricular activity would help me get more socially acclimated.
Huh? Oh, it was a joke. Good one. So what can I help you with, Pop-Tart?
I couldn't seem to find my spot, so my section leader gave me the drill charts, but I'm having trouble reading them. It says I'm supposed to be 4 steps in front of the front hash and 2 steps inside the 40-yard line. I thought this was right, but everyone keeps yelling at me and telling me I'm wrong. Help.
Hey, it's going to be alright. Here, it helps to hold the chart this way, like you're on the front sideline. Pretend you're overlooking the field from the director's point of view. Ah, I found the problem. You should be 2 steps off the other 40-yard line.
Oh.
I lead him across the field and show him where his dot is. He stands on it. A marcher's placing on the field, for example, a dot or coordinate, may be 4 steps in front of the back hash and 2 steps inside the 45-yard line. I don't know what a hash is, but it sounds important. When you're reading your coordinates, be sure to check whether you're on the left or right side of the field. If you're to the left of the 50-yard line, left from Mr. Wiley's point of view, it'll say side 1. If you're to the right, it'll say side 2.
Oh, I see. There's so much stuff to remember.
He's had enough help for one day. But he's Pop-Tart. He's so cute. Is there anything else confusing, sweetie? Is there anything else confusing you?
Mm-hmm.
The part about being inside or outside the yard line, no one really explained that to me.
2 inside the 40 means your dot is 2 steps to the left of the line, your left. But if you were marking off the other 40, it would mean 2 steps to your right. Wow, I suck at explaining this. Inside means toward the center of the field, and outside means toward the nearest end zone. Does that make sense?
I think so.
If worst comes to worst, just look at the form everyone else is making and you'll be able to guess where you fit in. That's what I did when I was a rookie. I'm sorry. I probably just ended up confusing you even more.
No.
Not at all. I think I understand now.
Thank you.
So much for helping me.
You're welcome. See you later, Pop-Tart. Good luck.
Wait. It's dangerous to go hungry. Take this.
Is that a Legend of the Zelda reference? He reaches into his hoodie pouch and hands me a Pop-Tart in a shiny wrapper. You got the Pop-Tart! Enriched flour, high fructose corn syrup, and sugar never tasted so good. Do I have an inventory? Oh, I love these! What flavor?
Strawberry.
That's so nice. Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome.
I say goodbye to Pop-Tart and move off to help another section of the band. I wish I could always get paid in Pop-Tarts, right? Okay. Well, since we had a fade to black there, I think that is a pretty good stopping point for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the beginning of this. I certainly did. I was not expecting to get off to as quite a spicy start as it did. But I'm okay with it. Yeah, we're in for an adventure with Peter, I think. So, good luck to me, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and looking forward to playing some more for sure. Alright, until next time, guys, I will see you later.